Has it like set in yet that you're gonna be like one of the either first or second pick in the NFL draft?
Nope.
Because that happened fast.
Yeah, that happened real fast.
Real fast.
I was an undrafted guy last year.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep you humble. I actually read a scouting report from Jeremy Fowler. He talked to scouts from ESPN. He said one scout said he's not a particularly thick, stout guy, and he doesn't have a huge arm. Yeah, there it is. I just gave Joe a little more. Yeah, listen. Oklahoma, he's going to take that out on you, what I just told him, because you're like, okay, yeah, all right, little chip on the shoulder. But, yeah, people are still doubting you.
Yeah, I mean, they always do. It's all good.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're not thick enough?
I mean, I think I'm all right.
Rate your thickness. How many C's?
How many C's?
C's, yeah.
3 C's.
3 C's.
C's.
Yeah, no, that's not thick enough.
I saw
that's not
Josh
thick enough.
Allen's a 12 C's.
Yeah.
I saw your pants get pulled down in that one game.
Ooh,
I would
that's
say
true.
I would say 2 C's.
That's true. That
you need
sucked.
to eat more of that fried food.
Yeah.
That sucked.
That was your Heisman moment.
Yeah, I think I could have broken that tackle if I wanted to get completely pantsed and run naked around the field. But
I actually thought that at the time. I was like, you're being modest. You cared more about like making sure that everything didn't take off.
my manhood didn't grace itself on
that would have
national
been
television.
an all-time moment, though. If you had broken out of the tackle and then run for a first down,
or like throwing a touchdown with my
Yes. That actually was where the state of Louisiana first showed that they had your back, because there was a ton of complaints to the FCC, not that Joe Burrow's ass was shown on TV, that
they replayed it.
Yeah, that they replayed it and made you look like a fool. That was the complaint. They were like, that's fucked up. That's our quarterback.
Yeah.
How could you do that? I think that was the moment.
The verified Twitter crowd right there.
Yeah,
they need to apologize to that guy.
Yes, yes. And to the people of Louisiana, you can't embarrass LSU.
Agreed. Yeah. Have you heard that you're older than Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, he was in my recruiting class. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of recruiting, when you were deciding to transfer out of Ohio State, where else were you looking at besides LSU?
It was really Cincinnati and North Carolina. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mac Brown, did he get in your ear?
No, he was not there yet.
So you're trying to follow in the steps of Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah,
like
you could say
Mr.
that.
Ohio, North Carolina.
That was honestly one of the reasons why. Yeah, because he was from Ohio and was Mr. Football my sophomore year, and he played 1 year at North Carolina and left and was number 2 overall draft pick. I'm like, hey, what if I want to go do that?
Yeah.
Let's go do that. But then I talked to Coach O, and
that was
the rest is history.
Did you ever think, like, after you met Coach O, was it kind of up in the air, or did you always know, like, this feels like the right place for me?
So I think at Cincinnati they had people that I was close with from Ohio State because Luke Fickell was the DC at Ohio State my first 2 years, and I was really just went on a visit to LSU to be like, I kind of want to win a national championship. Let's go see what this place is about. And then I talked to Coach O, and didn't talk to him for a week, and he wanted to keep recruiting me, but I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like the recruiting stuff. And so Coach O would call Dan, my brother, every single night and try to recruit through Dan.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. So we were at LSU when your recruiting was going on. We were there, I think, the week that you were there.
It was Grit Week.
Yes. And we were like, they told us, like, hey, we think we might have this guy. We're trying really hard. We're like, come on, let's do it. And then we saw the Hold That Tiger tweet. I think it was like 2 days after or whatever it was officially.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck yes, they got the guy. There it is.
The official quote that Coach O gave us about you was, he's a ball player.
Yeah. And he had the energy.
That might be the best compliment Coach O could pay somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we were just kind of like bullshitting with him after the interview, talking about recruiting, whatever. And then I think Derek mentioned there's this kid from Ohio State that Coach O was trying to get at quarterback. And he just locked in on us. He goes, "Oh, he's a ball player." He got really excited. I was like, he has so much faith in this guy. And I guess it goes two ways because you obviously share a connection with him, where you'll run through a brick wall for him. But I think he actually has that same connection with you, where you've become like such a big part of his life right now that he feels like you almost lead him at times too.
Yeah, I think Coach O likes me so much because he always tells me I would have been an All-American linebacker too, and so I think he loves that part of me.
He likes the fact that you could also lay the wood on somebody if you had to.
Yeah. You mentioned Derek, so our friend Derek Pomansky, who works for LSU, who's like Coach O's right-hand guy. So he told me a story, and it's so perfect that this worked out this way. So when you were getting recruited by LSU, it was basically in May when they probably have a little downtime, and he was supposed to go on
Yeah, it
vacation.
was Mother's Day weekend. I
Yeah.
came, actually.
Yeah, he was supposed to go on vacation with his wife, and he was supposed to have time off for the first time in like 6 months. And you decided to go to LSU to do the recruiting visit last second, so he had to cancel the plans and vacation with his wife. And his wife said to him, "He better fucking win a Heisman."
Yeah.
And then we flash forward in 2 years.
Yeah,
and-
zoop, there it is.
Yep. Boom. There's the Heisman.
On the table.
I fucking love stories like that.
Yeah.
So you clearly, like, did you tell Derek, like, you're welcome, dude?
Yeah, he told. I didn't hear the story until last night. I'm like, well, Derek, I'm glad I got you out of the doghouse. You're welcome.
It took a while, but the Heisman literally got him out of the
Yeah.
doghouse. Yeah.
Is that weird to you at all that you've accomplished a lot? Like you're SEC champion, you've got a Heisman Trophy sitting right in front of you right now, and you're about to go on the toughest 2-game stretch potentially of your entire season?
Yeah, I mean that's what we've. The Heisman is nice, but this is what we wanted. We wanted the national championship. This is what I've been working for 15 years.
Yeah. It's weird because it kind of is almost a mid-season award when you get down to the games that really, really, really matter at the end.
Yeah, I'm ready to get back to practice and stop doing all these interviews with all these people and just get back
Damn,
on the
dude.
practice
You don't
field.
have to look at us in the eyes when you say that.
Do you
Fuck.
have an exclusive story for us?
Shit.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So, at our old facility, you guys were there, and there's that big long hallway. You can just see all the way down. All the meeting rooms are right there. And every once in a while, Coach O would walk down and just start singing "Hold That Tiger" and just sing that over and over again, all the way down and all the way back, at least once a day, at least.
And everyone's just like, oh,
Yeah.
here he comes.
I mean, we would all stop our film and just look around like, what is he doing? Like, what made him want to sing that?
Well, he's just like he's a tiger that's just pacing. And that's how he growls to let everybody know. Like,
It's
hey,
one heartbeat,
I'm
though.
here.
Yeah.
It gets everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
Everyone's listening to Coach O. Hold that tiger for one moment in the day.
Yeah.
Do you like what day of the week do you like the most? Tell the Truth Monday, Competition Tuesday,
Yeah.
Turnover Wednesday, or No Repeat Thursday?
I like No Repeat Thursday.
Why?
What-
Because you just don't.
What's No Repeat
Repeat it?
Thursday?
So it's like the walkthrough before the game, get all the looks right. We have a little red zone walkthrough that's my favorite period of the week. I think we're the #1 red zone team in the country, and that's that period.
It's not a brag. That's a
yeah,
fact.
Yeah, and I love that period. That's my period of the week.
Okay.
It's crazy how good your offense is right now. I was looking at some of your stats, and people were trying to find what's his weak point. And I think you have your #1 in completion percentage of passes shorter than 5 yards, from 5 to 10 yards, and 10 yards plus.
Yeah.
Like it seems like you've got everything going right now. I have to assume that you've heard from some old LSU wide receivers that have hit you up and been like, "Hey, man, where were you? Why weren't you born like 10 years earlier?"
Yeah. They usually say it to me when they're in person. They don't usually text it to me. But the old guys that come to the sideline, they're like, "Hey, man, I wish we were in this offense. I would have had 3,000 yards receiving."
And that's a great thing because Odell Beckham can literally say whatever number that he wants. He'd be like, if I played one season with Joe Burrow in this offense, I'd put up 10,100 yards receiving easy, no problem.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah, and taking out 3 kicking nets.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
yes.
can't fact check him on that.
Yeah.